Let's just shuffle. Let's just.
Skip. Skip.
That used to be me. Now, I'm on the mission to create the perfect shuffle, where every song in the library is less than 50% skippable. What's up? I'm Trent Windsor. We're here in search of the perfect shuffle. It's time for another segment of clearing out the archives where I shuffle my music and whichever album pops up. That is the album I review song by song. Last time when we shuffled our music, the album that popped up was The Life of Pablo by Kanye West. It's not a huge secret that my favorite hip-hop artist of all time is Kanye West, but it is a slightly larger secret, but only slightly, that my favorite Kanye West album of all time is The Life of Pablo. There is a verified soap opera surrounding the creation, release, and ultimate retroactive re-release and remaster of this album. If you want all of those details, I will put the links below for the small documentary by The Most Unruly about the creation of this album. I think he does a really good job of making it as concise as possible, but still as comprehensive as possible as well. For now, I'm just going to give you my musical takes. So what is it that makes me like this album so much, that makes it my favorite Kanye West album? Let's find out as I review it song by song. Before we go any further, if you like what I'm doing here, subscribe to my channel. It's free, so why not? Because there are 17 songs on this album, we're going to do this tier list style. We're going to start with the S tier and then only go down through A, B, and C tiers. Before I talk about any of those songs that are actually in the tier list, I'd like to introduce the few songs that are not songs. I would consider them more interludes, skits, that kind of thing. Make sure to give this album a listen all the way through so that you understand the context of some of these skits. For example, Low Lights is a woman just talking about how grateful she is for God and all the things that he's done for her, as well as Silver Surfer Intermission, which is pretty much just a voicemail that Kanye got. So those two things will make a little bit more sense when you listen to the album straight down. Okay, starting out with the S tier. We have songs like Ultralight Beam. This song is a victorious balance of fragility and dependency, as well as the strength and resiliency to overcome. It's very, very religious, definitely is a Christian song, which is the start of some very interesting, somewhat conflicting ideas from Kanye about the things that he finds important. This song, I would say, is perfectly paced. With every single verse and every single feature, it builds upon what it has already laid down in just such a beautiful and perfect way. Chance the Rapper is the one that really shines on this song. This is, and you can mark my words, I will die on this hill, this is the best verse that Chance the Rapper has ever laid down in his entire career. It is dynamic, it is energetic, it is both fun and incredibly serious. It is so emotional that I near cry every time I scream those lyrics along with Chance. It is amazing. I have so many good things that I could say about this song, and I need to cut myself off here so we have time to talk about the other songs in this album. Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 is another song in this tier. It has this unbelievable build up to the best drop of all time. The beat comes in and it is so glorious, especially with that Metro Boomin' tag. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. It just punches you in the gut right after that. Kid Cudi is incredible on this song. I love his voice. Here we also get some of Kanye's infamous humor, some of his very infamous lines about having relations with a model who bleaches her. The production on this song is immaculate. It has this super heavy and grimy and very unique bass that just fills the entire soundscape and really makes this song feel larger than life. We have the song Famous, where Kanye is confident beyond belief but I would not say it is beyond reason. He has the right to be this confident because of the crazy amounts of success that he has had. And he owns this confidence with every single bar in this track. I truly believe that he made Taylor Swift famous when I listen to this song. Other times, maybe that's not my belief, but when I listen to this song, Taylor Swift was made by Kanye West. That's the bottom line. The beat really takes you to church with these huge bells and organs. This is the gospel according to Kanye. If you watch the music video, you can see Donald Trump naked, or at least a wax figure of Donald Trump naked, as well as many other well-known figures. We have the song Highlights, and I think this is more of a personal opinion than a widely held opinion. I consider Highlights to be one of the best songs on this album. The opening verse and choruses really have me bopping. It's a total groove, and his bars just kill me. They have me laughing, they got me screaming along. They're so righteous, so braggadocious, and really manic. Maybe this is just my personal vices, Highlights, but this is my video where I talk about my personal opinions. Last in the S tier, we have the song No More Parties in LA. This is the first Kanye West song that had me 100% hooked. I did the 30-day free trial of Tidal just so I could listen to this album, and I remember listening to this song and being absolutely blown away and realizing then and there that Kanye West is a genius. It's just pure, unadulterated bars, MF Doom style, so clever, some great punchlines, no punches are withheld. Plus some immaculate production from Kanye and Madlib. The fantastic sampling creates a stone cold vibe that is undeniable. The attitude is just crazy and confident and in your face. I absolutely love it. All of these songs on the S tier are 10% skippable. In the A tier, we have songs like Feedback. This one is just Kanye, no features, just Ye doing his thing. Please stop sleeping on Kanye. I really love manic Kanye, and this is what comes out on this song is some real manic stuff. It's got a really caustic beat and really gets your blood pumping. We also have the song Waves, and it's wavy. A lot of that is due to Kid Cudi coming through with the humming. We just have to pretend that Chris Brown is not on this song. That guy sucks. It's a full vibe, and it was really amazing at his concert live. We have the song Real Friends, where we get into Kanye's struggles with his friends and his family. It's really great work from Ty Dolla $ign, who is one of my favorite R&B singers right now, has a really great and unique voice. I also really love the melancholy beat on this song. We have the song Facts, Charlie Heat version. You know, he has talked a lot of crap, but he just crunched the numbers and he's totally justified. He goes a little crazy, he spazzes out. I absolutely love that. It's also got an absolutely filthy beat and a lot of Kanye noises. We also have the song Fade, which really bounces. It's deep, it's dark, it's bouncy. When you hear this song, you gotta do this. It's just like a real dark vibe, groove. It's a feeling. It's a real feeling. There's not a ton of bars on this song. I will say Ty Dolla $ign and Post Malone together is a golden combination, both of them laying down absolutely incredible parts for this song. Last in this tier, we have Saint Pablo. This is probably the most vulnerable song on the album. It's got a vocal feature from Sampha, who is so soulful. I will say that some of the bars are just a little tiny bit clumsy, but that kind of adds to the vulnerable nature of the song itself. I really love the songs on this tier. I would say that they're 20% skippable. In the B tier, we have songs like Part 2, which is just Panda by Designer, but Kanye remix. It really is the only good Designer song, in my opinion, and it's made even better by Kanye. We have the song I Love Kanye, which is a hilariously self-aware a cappella song. I know this song front to back by heart. I have a very special place for it within my brain. It's labeled I Love Kanye.mp3. Interesting note, when Kanye was on Saturday Night Live, he used this song, or at least a version of this song, to rap battle Kyle. It's a hilarious sketch, which I will also link below. We have the song FML, which if you didn't know stands for Fruit My Loops. This is some dark introspection from Kanye on his vices, as well as the things he holds most dear in his life. and how those vices may endanger those things that he finds important. It has a really great weekend feature, but there is this super weird sample in the middle that's very trippy, super off-putting. We have the song Wolves, which is also dark and moody. I will say that Vic Mensa seems like the wrong choice for this song, especially when he's put next to Sia, who has such an amazing and powerful voice. Here we are asked the important question by Kanye: what if Mary was in the club before she met Joseph around hella thugs? Something that I think we should all think about. And oh my gosh, this is one of the most wild verses from Kanye on one of the most subdued songs on the album. Such a strange juxtaposition that I absolutely love. Last in this tier we have the song 30 Hours. I really love this song, but it's really rambling, very long. You can tell that he's freestyling through about half of it because he kind of trips up and then goes back and redoes lines. He answers the phone in the middle of this song, just in the booth, he answers the phone. My favorite line from this song, and one that will always stick with me, he says, "My ex says she gave me the best years of her life. I saw a recent picture of her, I guess she was right." His confidence is unmatched on this album, and I just love it. All of these songs in the B tier are really great still. I would consider them 30% skippable. In the C tier, we have songs like Freestyle 4. This song is absolutely raw, but maybe it's too raw, like Gordon Ramsay would yell at you for it being too raw. I like the wild energy. I would say it's crazier than most of the stuff on Yeezus, which is a bold claim. But if you're in the car with somebody and they hand you the aux cord and you throw this song on, you listen to it in a group of people willingly, you're an absolute psychopath, because the lyrics are very, very explicit, pretty uncomfortable. I mean, it's a vibe. Kanye is wildin', but it's not something that I would listen to around my mom. One video that I will link below, Tyler the Creator did his own song verse over this beat, and he absolutely killed it. Also in the C tier is Frank's track. This is a very soulful, very short song by Frank Ocean. I love Frank. He has an incredibly gorgeous voice. But that's not really what I came to this album for. I didn't come hoping I would hear some only Frank Ocean tracks. It's a Kanye West album. It doesn't help that the song sounds like it was recorded in a gas station stall or maybe over voicemail. Both of these songs on the C tier, I would still say are 40% skippable. Alright, mathematically, adding everything up, this album as a whole is only 22% skippable. I've heard it said that this album has all of the styles of Kanye West up to this point on it. And I would say that that's true, but I would add on that it is the best version of all of the styles of Kanye. He is at peak performance in every single facet of his musicianship. He shows that he can really do it all on this album and just absolutely shines throughout the entire thing. I saw him live on this tour. It absolutely killed me and made me a fan for life. He is the greatest artist of all time, according to him, and I tend to believe that that may be true. Alright, let's shuffle our music, see which album I'll be reviewing next. Alright, we're just going to go into our music library here, go to albums, and hit shuffle. Alright, looks like the next album I'll be reviewing is Pony by Rex Orange County. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications. Let me know in the comments what you think about Kanye, what you think about this album. If you disagree with me, it's totally okay. I believe that all musical opinions are valid, and I'd love to hear yours. I may not leave links in the description below for the music videos for this album, because they're pretty explicit. You're gonna have to look those up yourself. But I will leave some other links of interest in the description below, as well as links to my podcast, Music Meritocracy, my playlist for Best of 2019, and my playlist for Best of 2020, which is a playlist that I'm updating all the time. I'm Trent Windsor, and this is The Perfect Shuffle. I gotta scratch my beard.